Peace, family. It's your boy Zay-P, the I am. See it? I am that I am, as you are that you are, for we are all that we are. From the individual to the many, from the many to the all, for the all is one. And today I just wanted to connect real quick to share the message. I'm here with presence. I'm here in myself, fully conscious, fully aware, fully in the moment, and I'm feeling very connected to spirit, to the energy, to source, which is ultimately just me, right? So understand that you yourself are source. You are the source of your reality. You are the source of everything that you experience in your life, in your world. You are the source. For all my religious people out there, what does the Bible say? What do many of the holy manuscripts say? The Father has created the Son in his image, yes? We are all created in the image of God. And no, it is not this image, this physical image that we talk about where it's like hands, feet, toes. No, see, that's the problem. That's man working in reverse. That's us trying to connect with the divine. And so we try to assign our traits and characteristics to the divine. We as people have these certain habits, these certain tendencies, these certain ways of being we try to place on the divine. But the truth of the matter is, it is the other way around. The divine has created us in its image, but its image is not the image we see physically. Physically is the dense interpretation of it. What it is energy. It is consciousness. It is awareness. It is first thought. It is first breath. This is the explosion that took place when everything came into being. And that is only on one level because, you know, the idea is that it is all happening within itself, right? So just as we come into birth, and just as we come into our own awakening, and just as we continue to explode in thoughts and concepts and realizations and epiphanies, we explode, and as individuals we grow, so does the universe. The universe is continuously evolving and continuously expanding. And even within that, this universe is contained within another. And that's the hook. That's the key. It goes all the way up to the grandest, the biggest. It goes all the way down to the smallest, the littlest. But either way, throughout the entirety, it is itself. It is what it is. You are what you are. We are more than just these physical vessels. These physical vessels are just like our names, just like labels, which is limited, limited in language. Just like all of that, these physical vessels are just a way to interface in this reality. But the fact is, you are more. You are more than just this reality. You are in this reality. We just see a physical body, but in this reality, we don't necessarily recognize that we are energetic beings. We don't recognize that there is a spiritual essence to us that connects us to divine, because at its core, we are ultimately spiritual energy. We are a spiritual essence. We are consciousness. You can call it whatever the hell you want to call it, but the fact of the matter is, there is more to us than these physical vessels. And these physical vessels are separate, and so they create that perspective that everything outside of me is not part of me. But that's the lie. That's the thing they call the matrix, right? Where, because beneath all of that, that spiritual essence you are is all one and the same. It informs all things. It creates all things. The baseline of all things, you break it down to cellular structure, to the atomic structure, atoms, even subatomic atoms. Like it all comes from the same stuff. So with that said, how can all that comes from the same stuff not have a level where we vibrate the same? It cannot be. You have to follow the train of thought, the inferences. So with that said, you are source. You are the source of all of your reality. See, in being source, we do not create other interpretations. We stick to ourselves and we create what we experience. That is what we are the source of. This is not an ego-based thing. This is what it is. There's a grander source that is ultimately the coordinator of everything. But you yourself individually are the coordinator of your experience, of your life, of your everything. See, that all sounds great, hokey dokey, and that in the spiritual esoterics, we are all one, yada, yada, yada. But let's be real and let's bring it down to a practical level. All of these concepts, these heavenly concepts, the idea is to distill them and bring them down into the real world, because this is how we thrive. This is how we create the realities we want. Instead of allowing our realities to be created for us through programming, believing what others say, through turning to other sources outside of ourselves. Yes, there are other sources. Each and every source is connected, but has its own experience. Your job is not to connect with another source's experience. Your job is not to connect and tap into what somebody else's life and what they are doing. Because then you are not experiencing your life. You are not connected there. Your job is to connect with yourself and experience your own life. Experience your own self. Experience what it is within. That's where we are supposed to be. But our culture has conditioned us to look elsewhere, to assign our powers to others, to the government, and to we look to the media for our information, and we look for the answers to be given to us instead of actually doing the work of looking within to discover our own answers and our own truths. See, there's a thing called truth, and we've got it mixed up in our culture that facts need to supersede truths. If it is not a fact can be proven, a fact can be spoken of with some security of stability, right? It seems like it's true because we've observed this in the past. So we have facts. So there are people who invest everything into facts without accounting for the fact that facts change, right? You seen the line in Men in Black. It was a fact that 1,000 years ago, we believed the world was flat. Hell, some people today recognize the world as being flat, right? But that fact changed. We eventually said the world is round. At some point, we believed it was a fact that the world was the center of the universe, but that fact changed. As we grow and evolve and understand in our understanding and our concepts of things, facts, the things we deem as facts, we recognize change. They have the potential to change. All things have the potential to change. So you cannot say invest all your all in just facts and what can be proven, because what can be proven today could be disproven tomorrow. And yet something else can be proven anew. So beyond facts is truth. Truth resonates with the soul. You can feel truth. You can feel me now talking to you, sharing my message, sharing these words. This truth comes into me, comes into this vessel. I express this truth. And out of expressing that, it resonates with you. You connect with it. That's why you're here, right? That's why you like and share and subscribe, right? All of the little 3D reality stuff that we have to think about. Beyond all of that, we distill truth into our reality, right? I bring this truth forth through my vessel, through my being, to share with y'all that truth may grow, resonate with others, that they can connect with their own truths. So there's a level beyond truth. Yes, we learn facts. Facts are supportive. Facts help us get through this 3D realm that we are in. But if you want to grow beyond the 3D realm, you have to go to the level of truth and expand from there. So, with that said, I'm going to end this because I don't want the video to get too long. I am still connected, so I do have a couple of other messages I might drop videos with right after this or not. We'll see what's what. But definitely, if you're on the YouTube, like, subscribe, hit me up on IG, Zay-P, all that good stuff. If you're on Facebook, come check me out. You could book a session, you could book readings, and the mentorship coaching program is going up soon. I just completed my coaching certification, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, so facebook.com, I am Zay-P. YouTube, Zay-P, the I am. You know what it is. It's all love. I am that I am. You are that you are, for we are all that we are. Peace.